G-Man-P the Great production.
It's the G-Man-P show, the great TV. It's the G-Man-P show, the great TV. It's the G-Man-P show, the great TV. Come take a look, we show all real news for the higher self for human beings. Real topic, no fake news allowed, only spoken truths for the better of humanity. And that's for the youth, we owe it to them to keep it real.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to G-Man-P, the Great TV. If you tuned in, hit a like, share, up, subscribe. If not, we ain't doing no tripping. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is I'm going to be showing y'all the murder charts and evasive action with this weather warfare that everybody in this whole world is going through. How to get away with murder. And I want to shout out for the information, stopthecrime.net. Shout out to stopthecrime.net. You know, they be doing their thing. You know what I mean? And all of this information that I'm getting is from stopthecrime.net. Impact of climate change. I forgot to show everybody on this one. Shout out to stopthecrime.net. You know what I mean? They be holding it down. Impact of climate change on human health. Unacknowledged use of weather weapons and lab-created bioweapons. The roadmap to human genocide and death of all that is living. Colorful cabal murder chart below. Describes how to legalize murder, just call it climate change. So here's the chart, and I'm going to go over the chart. Everybody see it. Here's the chart. You don't believe me, go on www.stopthecrime.net. Here's the chart. Now I'm going to go over the chart with you guys. Impact of climate change on human health. We're going to start where it's in the blue. We're going to start the blue, and we're just going to work our way around. Injuries, fatalities, mental health impacts, severe weather, asthma, cardiovascular disease, air pollution, malaria, dengue, I don't even know what type of disease that is. Hantavirus, Rift Valley fever, Lyme disease, West Nile virus, change in vector ecologic, and then in the black part, respiratory allergies, asthma, increasing allergens, water quality impacts, chlorine, harmful algal blooms, water and food supply impacts, malnutrition, diarrhea, disease, environmental degradation, forced migration, civil conflict, and mental health. I'll show y'all again. That's the chart. That's the chart. Now we're going to get into this, the weather warfare, evasive actions required. Form neighborhood sleep shift watches to warn others to wake up. We are under occupation. Below you will find important video information. We're not going to do that. If y'all want to see the video, y'all can go up there and check them out. We must not all go to sleep and be burnt up alive. Form neighborhood microclimate atmospheric observers. We must teach our perception to identify. We must become the weather reporter. Report and become neighborhood warning observers of micro atmospheric conditions. We must look up and watch for and observe attacks that are being set up. The following are atmospheric conditions and what we have seen in the skies when fires start. 3 days of heavy chemtrailing. And the people that don't know what chemtrail is, it's aerosol. When you see these planes and they leave white streaks in the sky, that is aerosol being sprayed. Aerosol is a metal. You understand? That is a type of metal. They're spraying it, and then when it comes down, it's getting inside our bodies. And that's going to be on another day to talk about these metals. They're using metals to kill people too. 3 days of heavy chemtrailing, low humidity, 40% or under. Also needed for wireless communication watch for artificial clouds with ribs. They are all artificial. Often fires erupt in hot, dry, and drought conditions to disguise the fire that are military weapons. Every single thing and person on Earth has its own unique DNA frequency signature. A good example is the recent murder that was solved by processing muddy shoes with pen needle embedded in the treads. The shoes were sent to an honest lab. The pen tree type was identified and located. The murderer identified. Case solved. Crime solved. While we see trees still standing in areas of beam weapons attacking us to destroy homes and structures, the trees are not okay. Many folks say the trees are fine and still standing. That's not the case. The Lahana Maui trees that are still standing among buildings razed to the ground by thermite combustion exposes the fact that assault frequencies were pre-calculated to destroy the structures and not the trees. For the trees burning from the inside out. This was due to decades of aluminum oxide saturated in the soil, along with heavy metals and deadly chemical spraying, caused this aerosol delivering system chemtrails or geoengineering or death dumps. But please don't call it climate change. Remember, the earth has been sprayed and poured for many, many years with aluminum. Perfect for starting and feeding fires, thermite ignition. When igniting, the reducing agent steals oxygen from the metal oxide, producing intense heat and molten metal as a result. Thermite is a pyrotechnic composition of metal powder and metal oxide. When ignited by heat or chemical reaction, thermite undergoes an exothermic reduction oxidation redox reaction. Most varieties are not explosive, but can create brief bursts or heat and high temperatures in a small area. That's more of the video. If y'all want to watch, y'all can go up on the video, stopthecrime.net. Like I said, you can go check it out for yourselves. The jet stream is controlled to carry weather wherever they want the weather to go. Create your neighborhood warning group. We are on our own. We must not look up, feel, and act with atmospheric conditions are closely observed, and attack is likely. We must consider a watch system. We must not all go to sleep. We have watched as wireless communications are intentionally shut off prior to a military government attack. Water to hydrants have been turned off, community warning systems and deactivating, excavating routes are clogged, police and fire services are MIA, no sirens, no flashing lights, no bullhorns. We need design boots on the ground, we need design boots on the ground, us to warn us. Media, weather, and soon to attack conditions are not reported. We must not rely or trust media weather reporting. They lie, and as a result, we sustain damage and and injure or die. We are on our own. We are on our own in acknowledging weather wars that are being waged intentionally upon us. We can no longer be sleeping victims. We must become accurately attuned to atmospheric conditions. We must observe the sky and observe and feel the amped up frequencies. Our lives depend on our abilities to detect the conditions that are weapons used to kill us. Be prepared. Plan your escape routes if you are forced to evacuate. Stay in touch with your contacts. Checklists for evacuations. Put these items into your car the day/night you leave. This requires pre-packing. Secure animals in bathrooms until the moment you leave with them. Do not let them run into a hiding place. They will want to. It's pure insanity in the dark. Do not let these dash outside while you're packing your car. Computers, cords, mouses, and flash drives, phones and chargers, cash, valuables, checkbooks, key, wallet, purses, reading glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses. And this is almost like a bug out bag. If y'all ain't created a bug out bag, I've been creating mine, but people better start creating their bug out bag. Like I have binoculars, I have a bunch of different stuffs all in one bag. You understand? It's called the bug out bag. Everybody needs to create one. Lenses, sunglasses, medicines, vitamins, safety supplies, preoxide, band-aids, matches, lighters, good knives, shovels, feminine hygiene products, family photos, go bag. Warm and cold winter clothes, coats, rain, ponchos, comfortable shoes, socks, toiletry, food, pet food, water, toilet paper, baby wipes, and some trash bags. Flashlights, headlamps, extra batteries, goggles, it's Monday, brain fart, to see through smoke, rags to get wet to keep from breathing smoke or good mask, maps, the old kind, phones may not work, compasses, thick smoke prevents knowing which direction you are going. Before evacuation, some of these you'll be due in advance, days, weeks, and others you'll do the moment your car is fully packed and you are literally driving away from your home. Set up headlamps in bedrooms and flashlights in kitchens. Best to wear the headlamp, but also have several big flashlights set out in stationary places. Headlamps can cause headaches as head moves quickly, so stationary lights is critical to see the whole area. Gas up cars, move propane tanks, grills, spray water on roof, yards, etc. Take trash to bins, lock windows, unplug appliances, turn off ice makers. Some say to leave a light on, some say do not. You decide. Turn off gas and flip unneeded breakers. Check in with neighbors, get mail, plan your route. Plan your routes. Get maps and cars in advance. Pack everything you'll take for evacuation above. Go bag, food, pet food, water, toiletry, baby wipes, trash bags, medicine, etc. Fire power outages preparedness meeting with retired fire captain. And a big shout out to one of the persons that, that really be holding it down on this is Deborah Tarvis. She does a lot of great things, and I've been watching her and following her for a while now. So I'll shout out to her. Prepare for what will be used on us on this murder chart. This chart was taken out of Sustainable Development Reports. How to Get Away with Murder. Impact of climate change on human health. A knowledgeable use of weather weapons and lab-created bioweapons. The roadmap to human genocide and death. All this is living. Wake up. Don't fall asleep. Create shifts. Do all you can to survive. Study, research, learn. Our world is not what it seems. In defense of humanity. And like I said, if you want to, I have another chart of it, but they've showed me, like, if you really want to go and see it, just go up on stopthecrime.net and go check them out, and they'll show you. So that was what I was talking about today. Everybody that was tuned in to G-Man-P, the Great TV, I appreciate y'all. And to the ones that didn't, we ain't doing no tripping. Peace.